the Nigerian government has done it again because these guys have just signed a mega deal with a Chinese company. Yep, Nigeria signs a big deal with a Chinese company to solve electricity problems in Nigeria. One of the biggest problems and the biggest challenges Nigerians are facing is electricity. We have been insulted. Everywhere you go, the people remind you of Nigeria is a generator republic. Nigerians can never have electricity. Nigeria will never have stable electricity. Nigeria. As in, there is no kind of insult that Nigeria has not yet received when it comes to electricity. And I myself, living in Nigeria, living in different parts, going to different states, even though I was basically in the hotels, but I can categorically tell you that the electricity problem in Nigeria is a real thing. I cannot deny it. I will not be doing myself and Nigerians justice, and even those who are following me, because if I tell you that this electricity issue we are talking about is not a real problem in Nigeria, then I'm lying. So that I will not tell you something, you will now leave Europe, leave Canada, leave America, come back to Nigeria, only for you to go to your community and discover that this electricity issue is a real problem. You understand? But however, like I've always said, there are so many areas in Nigeria where they have stable electricity. In Abuja, for example, Abuja people, they can't go for a day without electricity. Even though they might have issues during the day, it will just come and go, but Abuja kind of like has electricity. You get it? So, but some part of the country, they have serious issues with electricity. Some part of the country are suffering, they are going through a lot when it comes to electricity issues, electricity challenges. But finally, it looks like, finally, it's looking like there's going to be some good news. Finally, it's looking like Nigeria can have hope on this electricity problem. Before I start talking about the good news and what is going to happen, like what can change the electricity problem, how the electricity issue can be fixed, before I start giving you guys all those details, let me just tell you that, like, come on, people need to believe that this electricity problem can be solved. That's the first thing, because the moment you start talking about electricity, some Nigerians will just give up. They will tell you, guy, forget about this country. When it comes to this electricity, there's nothing we can do. Our own don't finish. But guys, there is actually a lot of hope for Nigerians. Even though people have converted it into different ways. They have said, oh, they are investing in generator, they are bringing solar panels, they are investing in things that, because of their investment, they don't want to give Nigerians electricity. Because of their investment, they don't want to bring light. I've heard these things so many times. Whenever I talk to my fellow brothers and sisters from Nigeria, and they'll tell me, these governors, these ministers, they are the ones importing generators and solar panels and this energy, so they can never give us full light, so they're not going to make money. But something is up. First of all, you should know that the government is not happy seeing, no Nigerian is happy to see that the country is like that. Because when you discuss with those who run like businesses like hotels and some structures, you realize the cost to run with fuel, run with generators, run with other, it's kind of like a whole lot of money. You understand? So actually, there is something happening in that sector already to make better electricity for Nigerians, to provide stable light for Nigerians, to give Nigerians better power supply. And I'm very, very happy that one of the breaking news I want to share with you guys in this video today is something related to this electricity issue. And of course, I'm begging you, watch the video kindly and pay attention, because you will definitely smile at the end of the day. Now, number one, beside the fact that the government has given authority to states to develop their own electricity, I asked some people in other states, I said, but the government said your state can generate your own electricity. Now they told me only about 3 or 4 states in Nigeria have that capacity to generate their own electricity. They mentioned the state to me, I cannot mention them here, because it might be one of your states and I don't want me and you get issue. So absolutely, even though the government has said these states you can use your money to generate your own electricity and do whatever you want to do with it, some states are incapable, they don't have the money. I don't believe that. I believe every state in Nigeria should have money to generate electricity. However, that's the excuse a lot of states are still giving, that they don't have the money, they don't have the capacity to generate their own power supply and electricity. But the government also has privatized it, like build your own power plant, supply it and collect money. Like Davido's uncle, Abina, his father, Davido's father, is building his own plant where he's going to supply electricity to people and collect money and put it in his pocket. It is his business. So all the billionaires in Nigeria, if you want to invest in electricity, that's a big problem in Nigeria. If you want to invest in something that can make you money, invest in electricity. Build power plants, build a dam, share electricity, collect money, you will make a lot of money from it. So, are you telling me that the government is the one stopping people from doing that investment? Definitely no. But what is bringing me in this video today, what brought me to talk about this particular electricity issue today, is the fact that the Nigerian government has done it again, because these guys have just signed a mega deal with the Chinese company. Yep, Nigeria signs a big deal with a Chinese company to solve electricity problems in Nigeria. Before you continue watching, guys, I just want to let you know that we are not just making videos. This time around, we are taking the next big step, which is actually investing in Nigeria. Yes, to prove that I love Nigeria and to show the world that Nigeria is one of the greatest countries and the best place to do business. We are also taking the measures to invest. We have other businesses that we are doing, but at the same time, we want to help you. We want to help Nigerians, everyone else that also wants to invest in Nigeria, and show them the way so they can also be making something and grow. And it's not just in Nigeria, in Cameroon and other African countries. Yes, because Nigeria is saturated with some domains, but if you can actually move to other countries like Cameroon and establish your business there, you will probably make a lot more money and take advantage of the less competition that is in those countries. So whatever business you're into, come on, we can help you establish in other countries in Africa. At the same time, if you're looking to buy land, properties anywhere in Nigeria, any state, come on, I've got you covered. We've got you covered. If you're looking to promote your business on social media, bring more audience, register your business, and get exposed all over Africa in any way you want, and even in the diaspora with your product, with your business, we've got you covered. And at the same time, if you are looking for partnership, if you are planning to come back to Nigeria this December, because Dirty December will be something else in Nigeria this year, and if you want to get the best experience with Dirty December, enjoy Dirty December like never before, flex, enjoy tourism in Nigeria in its best form, then of course Ajim contact us right now, and anyhow you will get results. We guarantee you this one. Gidigba. Ajim no dey play. The same work ethics I carry put for my work, that's the same work ethics I will put on your work to make sure you get the result that you desire. And of course, those of you who are trying to get into social media, YouTube, monetize your platforms and start making money on YouTube as well, come on, anything, Ajim go dey there to give you now the advice and the help how to go about it. So contact me on the WhatsApp number below, and everything will start from there. And before you know, things go dey jolly for your side. Continue watching your video. Cheers. For good. I'm telling you guys, for real. As I'm talking to you now, there is a big deal already signed and sealed between the Nigerian government and a Chinese company. And this deal is to end electricity issues in Nigeria. See, this Chinese company, now another thing people will be asking me is, why will it be China? We will come to that later. But let me first of all tell you what the Chinese company will do. Basically, this deal with this Chinese company is for them, the Chinese company, to make sure that every power plant, every grid, because every day in Nigeria is grid don't collapse, grid don't collapse, grid don't collapse, grid. As in, the grids have become greedy. The electricity grids have become greedy. They are just collapsing up and down. But the good news is, now the contract has been signed by the Nigerian government and a Chinese company, and the deal is that all the grids around Nigeria, everywhere in Nigeria, they must be, rehabilitated. Is that the right word? They must be rehabilitated. They will redevelop them, rearrange them to make sure that all the grids are functioning well, which means that the purpose of this deal with the Chinese company, the purpose of the agreement Nigeria has got with this Chinese company, is to see that Nigerians get better electricity. Nigerians get to enjoy stable and standard electricity just like every other country in the world. So this is one of the top breaking news that is coming out right now. And this is a huge sum of money, worth over 300 and something million dollars. And we're talking of billions of naira that will be invested back into the electricity sector in Nigeria to give Nigerians stable and better electricity. Now, I'm celebrating this because I know what people go through in Nigeria for electricity. I know. In fact, there are some hotels, they are making money just for the fact that there's no electricity. The entire people that live around that hotel, they just have to come to the hotel every day, buy a drink just to charge their phone. That's a reality I experienced in Nigeria. Because there's no light in those areas. They have no choice. The people have to come to that hotel just because they want to charge their phone. They will buy a drink, stay there, discuss, flex, keep the hotel making money, keep the place busy. So things are about to get better, and I'm hoping that this money they are signing in will be used judiciously, used well, to ensure that this electricity issue is absolutely resolved so that Nigerians can actually enjoy standard, stable, and good electricity. Now, for those who will be saying, must it be a Chinese company? Must it be a Chinese that will come and develop our electricity? Must it be Chinese that will come and solve our problem? Must it be Chinese this? Must it be Chinese that? Guys, relax and calm down. The main problem here should be the issue should be fixed. One thing I believe with the Chinese companies is that China always delivers. The metro you see in Lagos today, so many great projects you are seeing across Nigeria today and many African countries is thanks to the fact that those projects were handed to Chinese companies. So any project that is handed to a Chinese company, believe me, the project will be executed. Believe me, the project will come to pass because China executes all their projects in Africa. They are not like all these people who go collect money and before you know, story, no project, money disappear. So we are hoping that finally, Nigerians will get to enjoy stable and better electricity like every other country and even better than some African countries. And Nigeria's name will drop from the mouth of so many people. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Maxwell on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.